to get my other phone so I could use this as a monitor real quick. So yeah, got this Lobos submission back here, and unfortunately, CGC damaged the books. Well, at least I think CGC damaged the books. They are saying that they didn't damage the books, but when you look at the grader notes, it basically shows that all the books except for one have corner crunch, right? So that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen randomly, right? Basically all the books were sent double boxed with cardboard. Not cardboard, bubble wrap in between the two boxes. Okay, and we got audio confirmation. So double box with bubble wrap in between the inner and outer box. And CGC never called me and said, hey, the first box was massively damaged. They will always call you, or they will refuse the package if that's what happens. So that's not what happened. I get a hold of the customer service rep, explain the situation to them, and tried to get them to stop the submission from coming back to me. Because it was like, hey, hopefully you guys can fix this and save the shipment coming back. Well, that didn't work. And then basically when I went through that route, the customer service route, they said, sorry, we're not going to do anything for you. Well, I then went and reached out to the Signature Series team and kind of explained the situation to them. I said, hey, look, we've got these people here, been waiting for this Lobos submission here, and their books got damaged. Okay, you're saying you didn't do it. I'm saying they were perfect when I sent them. And it's not like I can just press these real quick. It's not like it's a regular 9/8 pre-screen and they just didn't grade it. I press it, send it back again, no big deal. These are all yellow labels now. So anyway, we're going to go through them. We're going to look at them, look at the damage. And they did say that as a courtesy, they'll go ahead and press and regrade the books that I feel can be improved with the press. So at least CGC is stepping up somewhat. Had this happen like maybe 4 years ago with the Mike Mayhew submission. Same thing, all the books were damaged. I was like, oh my God. They took that whole submission back, cracked it out, pressed it, regraded, and saved the submission, because we guaranteed people 9.6, 9.8s, and we were able to give everyone, I think, a 9.8 after they pressed them and fixed them. Anyway, so I kind of reminded them of that. Hey, this is what you guys did last time. Okay, as a courtesy, we'll go ahead and help you out. And I was like, okay, you're going to cover shipping? No, you're going to have to pay shipping both ways. So I was like, look, whatever. I'll pay for the shipping because I want to try and make people happy. So anyway, that's what we got, guys. That's what we got. I'll give you some close-ups of these two, and we'll look at the damage. But basically, it's all corner crunches on every one of these books except for one. All right. So ASM 252 with so this one got hit on the bottom corner. Does not really look all that bad. Maybe it can be saved. Let's look at the back. It's got some color breaks now. Okay, it's gonna probably be a 9.4 to 9.6. Okay, Pablo signed it there in gold. I don't know if I'm gonna give you close-ups of everything, guys, but right there we can see the color breaks from that corner crunch on the bottom. This one has a pretty sick sketch here. And this one's same thing, that bottom corner. Okay, good thing here. I think it can be a 9.8. This is a 1-for-100 book too, so yeah, I mean, the guys really wanted a nice grade. Okay, this is a foil. I don't know if CGC knows how to press foils. Let's see what we. Oh man. So this corner here. So, oh man, that one's kind of brutal. Yeah, real good ding on the back there, right here. So when I send books, they're always alternating, right, to keep the spines from lining up on one side. So it would make sense, right, if I took this book and flipped it, you know, and then maybe flipped it this way, then that corner would line up with the other one. I'm thinking that the brick got dropped, you know, because all the books are you know, put together and then wrapped tight in a bag, so it becomes a brick. And then if someone dropped the brick, you know, and just did that, boom, it could do something like that. So let's see. This one could make 9.8 if CGC knows how to press foils. Not sure if they do. I can, but I'm not sure if they do. All right, magic number 2. This one's a 9.6. Let's see. And if I don't think that there's something visibly wrong, boy, man, this looks like that. What do they call it, banana gate, where the book is just getting wrinkled inside the slab. Yeah, a little bit of that going on here. Okay, I might have to look at the notes on this one, because I'm not seeing an obvious. Guess there could be a tiny little crunch here at the bottom. Let's see if I can get to shift a little bit in the case. Yeah, it could be just something very minor here. Down here potentially. Pablo signed this one in green right there. Kind of cool. All right, so this is a maybe we send this one back. Another 9.0. Same bottom corner. Oh man, again, little color break on the back there. So I think this one can probably get to a 9.6. Pablo signed that one in right there. So the only one that's questionable whether we're gonna send back is this magic number 2. It's a 9.6. I don't know. I'm gonna really have to look at that close and see if it could potentially bump to a 9.8. I'm not gonna make people wait for their book for no reason. You know, if it doesn't have room to improve, then we're not gonna worry about it. This one, same corner right there. On the back, it looks a little bit worse than the front, so probably was dropped like this, but angled a little. That's my guess, because it you know, hit the back a little bit harder. You know, it should at least jump to a 9.6. I don't know if it'll be a 9.8. It's questionable. And the one book that was undamaged. Absolute Wonder Woman number 4, foil. Signed with a kind of embellishment here in white. And this one looks pretty clean. Obviously, we can't complain about a 9.8. All right, so the 9.8 definitely not going back. It's 9.6. I'm not sure. You know, maybe we just roll the dice. It's really close. I mean, the book really looks horrible, like in this case. Just, I don't know, something is stressing it out and really, you know, wrinkling it. So maybe we send it back just for that. Just because the inner well is making the book look like shit. Yeah, so let's send it back. If nothing, then for that. So, don't remember who got this one, but you get your book. Everyone else is going to be waiting a couple more months. Sucks, is what it is. Stuff does happen. CGC's at least stepping up somewhat. You know, I would like them to pay for the shipping too, because I did call them and say, hey, don't send it back. Let's figure this out. But they're such a huge company that type of thing is kind of difficult. They don't operate like a small company would, where it's like, hey, yeah, don't send it back. No, let's not send it back. Let's get it figured out. Anyway, that's wishful thinking. They're $1 billion company. They're not going to operate like someone small would. So they're stepping up somewhat. I'm sorry to everyone that's going to be waiting for these books again, but let's try and get you the best grade we can at this point and salvage this submission a little bit. I tell you, man, these signature series things can really be a pain in the butt sometimes. It's probably not worth doing, but we do it for the love of comics, and we do it because we love the books just as much as you guys do. And yeah, that's really all we can do. So I think that's it, guys. Just wanted to get this on record, so people know what's going on, and so CGC can see my comments too of where the damage on all these books were, if they care to check it out. I don't really know, but I'm fighting for you with all these submissions, guys. It's like, I want to get at least 9.6s for everyone. It's possible, I think. Sucks that all the books were 9.8s when we sent them, but hey, you know, it's part of the risk of grading and playing the game. So that is going to do it, guys. I'm going to cut it short. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and we will catch you on the next one. Oh, and we do have, what is this, moderation? No, that's fine. We don't need moderation. So we do have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles submission that I'm going to open up in the next day or two. It's actually here, but I didn't want to make one video with two completely separate things. So we'll open that in the next day or two, and that'll be cool too. So check that out and look for that maybe in a couple days. All right, guys, take it easy. Later.